Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to the semifinals of the All-A Classic from the Owensboro Sports Center here in Owensboro, Kentucky. The Hazard Bulldogs taking on Danville Christian Academy to see who's going to go on to face defending state champions, Line County, in the All-A Finals. Nathan Little, Greg Napier here with you. We're bringing you the action all night long. We'll see how long the Bulldogs can make this run last. We're going to take a quick break, talk to some sponsors. We come back, have some interviews. We'll get ready. Pregame on the way. Hazard versus Danville Christian on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Bring TM in after this, or okay, all right. Coach Davis.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, my friends, to the Final Four of the 2025 All-A Classic here in historic Owensboro, Kentucky, here at the Sports Center. I'm Greg Napier here. Nathan's going to take a step out for a second. I got a special guest here, that a man that most folks in the mountains will know when I say his name because they have followed him for years. Coach Tim Davis. How you doing, Tim?
I'm doing great. Great to see you.
You made this tournament, 8 times as the Campbellsville head coach. You know, and obviously everybody knows you from back in the day, winning that state title in 1993 with Anthony Epps. Talk to me about having this in Owensboro, the history of this place right here, Coach Davis. You being a representative here this week, what's it mean for the All-A to be here in Owensboro?
Well, Owensboro has been great to the All-A organization. We couldn't use Eastern for the last couple of years because of renovation to their gym. And Owensboro stepped up in the city and the people here at the Sports Center. And it's been a great atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
And the city of Owensboro has been, just fantastic with taking care of everything to help us out. And we really appreciate their organization and what they've done for our All-A organization for the tournament, stepping up. And we had to work around some things, with Wesleyan on Thursday and this afternoon, but it's worked out. A lot of people pitched in, and it's been a great atmosphere, good crowds, and some good basketball, really good basketball.
Absolutely. Your thoughts though on Hazard? I mean, you're one of the Hall of Famers and one of the most successful coaches ever in the state. What are you seeing in Hazard that you like?
I like their team, Coach Holland has always done a great job all these years, and very successful himself. And they've got a good squad. And the tournament the other night was the first time I got to see him play. And Big Eversole's a load in there.
Yeah.
He's a man. And 13 Caudell, excellent shooter. They handle the ball, they pass, they're physical. That game with Green the other night was a physical game. Great game. Just about the time you think Hazard was out of it, both nights, they found a way, to get a turnover and convert and, pull out the win. But I like their squad, and, I look for them to be, probably at Rupp here in, another month or so.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got some interesting ties to Hazard basketball with Coach Roy McCamey.
That's correct.
You and I, we've talked about Coach McCamey. Coach McCamey gave you a start there early on in your career, didn't he?
Yes, he did. I was fresh out of college from Campbellsville College, and, my wife and I, Joni, were looking for jobs, and I wanted to get into coaching. And, too young, obviously, to be a head coach. I applied, actually, for the Hart County job as a head coach, and, I didn't get it, obviously, but which was a good move because I wasn't ready. Once you get in there and you realize that's more than just the basketball part of it, I know I wasn't ready. And Hart County had hired Coach McCamey as a head coach, and he'd been out a year, I think, and he'd been up in Indiana coaches some basketball up there. Didn't even really meet him. I was already hired as an assistant, and they hired Roy, and then we met obviously that summer and got started with basketball. Hart County had not won a game the year before. Wow. They were 0-28, 0-29, and Roy took over with basically the same kids, and we won 13, 14 games that first year, and it got better each year. And what I was thankful for is what I got to learn under Coach and his passion for the game, and more so than just the basketball, what he did with the kids. Yeah. To be men and to be successful out of high school, and his passion, love for the young guys, and that helped me as much as the basketball part. But man, you talking about a guy that was a competitor. Yeah. Man, and he took y'all he always said he always wanted to go to the state tournament. Yep. And he said, if I ever go to the state tournament, I'm going to kiss the floor. And I thought, you won't ever do that. And he did. I'll never forget that. And, go way back, and, you remember the days of going to Transylvania camp in the summer. And, that's where I met the guys that helped my career. Guys like him, obviously working with him for 3 years. And, I think Ernie Simpson that goes to Bowling Green, Grainer Sloan, Tommy Kramer. I mean, I just thank guy after guy that were veteran coaches that have been successful. And, I was able to pick their brain and listen and try to learn as much as I could from those guys. And, it's worked out, and I've had a great career, and I've been blessed with good players and good people. And, I wouldn't change anything.
Well, I'll tell you what, God bless you for what you've done and what you're continuing to do. And people up in the mountains are always going to remember you.
Well, I'll tell you what, we talked about this the other night. I'm athletic director at Campbellsville still, retired from everything else. But we picked up Hazard for a football game next year.
We'll see you again next year.
We're going to play at Hazard the first year, and, that ought to be a great contest. Yeah. We finished in the Final Four this year and got everybody back, and Hazard's always excellent in football. And really came along again this year. So we look forward to coming back up there. It's a neat place, that field, and, it's just a great setting, and we look forward to coming there next fall.
Absolutely. That's Coach Tim Davis. Thank you for stopping in here.
Great. Appreciate it.
Nathan's going to be coming back
Good
in.
luck to you guys.
We're going to send it back to the station for a minute. This is your East Kentucky Sports Network. Thanks,
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Whether you need a physical, a dental cleaning, a vaccine, or a wellness check, expert healthcare for your family is closer than you think. At the award-winning UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard, our providers offer affordable, comprehensive care, regardless of income or ability to pay. Winner of 6 HRSA quality awards, UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center provides expert care close to home. To learn more or schedule an appointment, visit ukhealthcare.com/trust.
Do you want to take your career to the next level? LKLP Community Action is ready and able to help you identify and prepare for new career opportunities. We offer services including career advising, skill assessments, resume writing, job searches and referrals, and even job training. We also help remove barriers to employment, such as lack of transportation, childcare, or other obstacles. Contact our workforce team today and let us help you evaluate your career. Call 606-436-3161 or visit lklp.org. In partnership with Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet through EKSEP.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come on home to savings. Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
folks, here getting ready for starting lineups. Danville Christian taking on the Hazard Bulldogs here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Danville Christian coming into this one 15-2 from the 12th region. Bulldogs, of course, 19-1 from the 14th region. Bulldogs have not had an easy road to get here in the All-A State tournament. They start off Greene County, who was, I believe, 15-1. Then they go to last night, Greene County, I think they were 20-0, 21-0 or something. I mean, just wild times.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, you've got to play everybody to win it. It's in front of you. Starting out the first two games is pretty wild, but two of the best finishes, Nathan, we've seen in some time in tournament play.
Oh, yeah. And Bulldogs, of course, 19-1. Their one loss out of state. Nobody in Kentucky taking them down yet. Danville Christian knocked out everybody in that 12th region 12th region tournament. Had a heck of a run to get here so far, both these teams. Hands full tonight. We'll go ahead and start things off. Starting lineups for the Danville Christian folks. They're rocking the navy blue jerseys. Similar color schemes for these teams.
Even last night with Clinton County, very similar. Both great-looking uniforms.
Number 4 guard, Billy Inman. Number 10 guard, Eli Perez. At guard, 6'3" senior, number 12, Titus Boyd. And down low at forward, 6'10" junior, number 15, Leek Atin. And at center, 6'11" senior, number 35, Lual Aye. 6'10", 6'11", man. That's tough.
And they've got some length on them too. I mean, I heard a report there in the hospitality room that one of the trainers said they both play 7'2", 7'4" with their length on. So, I mean, this is a tall task for Hazard, but I know they're up for it, man.
And for Hazard, same lineup we've seen all tournament. Guard number 2, Dalton Combs. Guard number 4, Nick Ratliff. At forward, number 5, Evan Ebersole. He had 32 and 10 last night. Then guard number 13, Seth Cottle. And finally, the big man, number 22 forward, Tucker Johnson. And it's all over, but tipping it up and playing it now, Greg.
I had a friend this morning ask me, he said, well, if you could give the Bulldogs, a nickname so far, and I, especially with the starting 5, I said, you know what, Fearless. So I kind of tabbed them the Fearless 5 here, and the last 2 nights, man, they have played fearless. Had their back against the wall, Nathan, and climbs right out, and here you are in the semifinals, man. Got a chance to head on to Sunday. Huge.
Yeah, they've been down 2 possessions in under 2 minutes, and in high school basketball for a lot of teams, that's the death knell. Back-to-back games, they've knocked it out, and here we go. Lil Aye got a little bit of a height advantage on Nick Ratliff, but Nick, a heck of an athlete. Hey, he got up there with him, but it's going to be controlled by Danville, and we're off and running. Titus Boyd controls it for Danville Christian to start things off. The Warriors have the basketball on the left wing with Perez, top of the key to a 10. And they work it back around. Oh, nice little cut to the basket, leaving it off for the big man, but tipped away by the Bulldogs. Ratliff got a hand on it, and Inman comes out of there with it.
Hazard tenacious on defense here off the tap.
Screen, high ball screen. They work it around. Perez has it on the right wing. No dice, high post to the big man. A 10. He loses it. Got to get rid of it. Hazard after it on D right now. 7:10 on the clock. They've guarded for 50 seconds. And not really giving up a big shot. And the big man, a 10, can't get it to fall. The defense is there. Here comes the Bulldogs. Under 7 to play first quarter. Seth Cottle with the basketball coming up. He's got Combs to his left. He's got Eversole to his left now. Eversole calling for it out there. He's got Inman on him. Over the corner, Dalton Combs over the big man. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Inman rebounded by Boyd of the Warriors. And here they come. Batted away by the Bulldogs. Warriors retain it. Boyd into the paint. Elevating, can't get it to go. Got some interesting matchups so far. Not exactly matched up by Height Ratliff. Pump fake, top of the key to Cottle. Fire straight away three. Front iron, no good. Rebounded by Tucker Johnson, the big man. Tracks it down, and Hazard going to get another shot.
It's a great
scoreless. 6:06 to go in the first.
Great sign getting that offensive rebound early on.
Was not something that you saw a lot last night. Tucker Johnson, high post, pump fake. Puts it on the floor to the rack, blocked from behind by Aggie. And here comes the Warriors. Stopped at the high post. Kicks it out to Aye, can't get it to go. Off to a 10. And a 10, the 6'10 big man forward. He's going to be guarded by Seth Cottle. I've seen it on the play before. I thought maybe a switch and a mismatch. No, he's got him all night. Turn around over top of him, too. And that's number 15, Leak a 10. Gets it to go 2-0. Bulldogs going fast. Tucker Johnson batted away from him. Top of the key to Cottle. Cottle, elbow jumper. It's good. Tied up with 5:05 to play in the first.
Yeah. I'm telling you what, Seth Cottle really having a heck of a tournament right there, and that's a great secondary break right there. Hazard showing no fear, and they're bodying up these guys as well, man. Doing a great job.
Boyd can't get it to go from the same spot Seth Cottle shot on the other side. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Cottle has it now. Tie ball game to Ratliff, right wing. He's double teamed, finds Cottle at the Owensboro Catholic logo. Works it over to Ratliff from the right wing again. Cottle corner three. Bang! 5-2. Bulldogs lead it with 4:30 to go in the first. Their first lead of the game.
Danville Christian in a 2-3 right there, and it's good to see the ball moving there from Hazard. Great knockdown by Cottle.
Perez, left side to Boyd. Boyd harassed by Combs. Screen from a 10. He's going to take the elbow jumper. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Perez, and he's going to lose it out of bounds. No! Knocked out by the Bulldogs.
Well, I'll tell you what, I still applaud the effort here from Hazard to finding the bodies there, sealing them out there early on, Nathan.
Into the big man. Can't get it to go. Again, a 10. Cross court to Boyd, and he's going to back it out to the corner, and they'll reset the offense.
Hazard's kind of got them flustered there. They're using their strength against this size. Really got them a little frustrated early on.
Left side to Inman, can't get it to go to Perez, top of the key. They throw it away. Here comes Eversole for Hazard, coming up the left side, cut off by Boyd. He's going to push it inside, stolen away by the Warriors, and here they come. Boyd pushing to the rack, up off the glass and in. 5-4, lead down to 1. Hazard, 3:23 to go. With a 1-point lead, Combs, right wing to Ratliff in the corner. They work it around the three-point line, back to the logo to Cottle. Cottle, right side to Ratliff. Guarded by Boyd, over to Combs. Backed up really far away from the three-point line. Then they go inside to Johnson. Johnson working on Aye.
Still feel you can get some penetration into that paint, though, and a kick.
Combs, Johnson, Combs left wing, backs up a little bit, works it over to Cottle. The right wing, try to get it into the big man, Eversole. Reverse lay is good. 7-4, good look, good finish.
Yeah, I mean, over the 6'10" stretched arms there, that was a big-time play by Evan Eversole.
Oh, and there we go. Eversole forcing the turnover. on Lake Aten. He tries to go baseline on him, loses it.
And he's put up some high-powered offensive numbers this week, but his defense has been incredible, Nathan.
2:30 on the clock, 7-4. Oh, Hazard throws it away. Just a miscommunication between Cottle and Combs. Combs not looking for the ball.
Danville just in a 2-2-1 here. Hazard should be able to solve that and get the ball moving.
Top of the key. Big man to a 10. Puts it on the floor. Oh, nice looking move, but can't get it to go. The touch not there. Offensive board, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Hazard. Combs, but loses it under the basket. They'll have a shot. Boyd going to take the three, sets his feet, nails it. 7-7 with under 2 to play in the first.
It's just a costly turnover there. Dalton Combs, good enough ball handler just to dribble that out of there. Hazard's got to be aware of this pressure early on and just handle it.
Cottle kicked out of bounds by the Warriors. Going to be Hazard ball. 1:37 on the clock. 7-7. Combs to Eversole, left wing. Being harassed. He's going to take it straight to the hoop. Step back. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Warriors, and now they have a chance to take the lead with a bucket. Boyd coming up the left side. Cross court. Step back. Passes on it. Working it to the big man. Oh, that's going to be a jump ball called as Hazard gets their hands on the ball. And they're going to get the should get the ball going their way. Yep. 7-7. 119 tie game here to go in the first. Dalton Combs working against this press.
Has just got to be patient against this press. Got to beat it with the pass if you can, not the dribble.
Yeah, they beat it. Cottle tries to get it to Johnson. A little sloppy play here from both teams starting things out. That's couldn't get that one to go out of bounds. It's going to go to the Warriors.
But Hazard, though, is for the most part has kept Danville Christian off the glass. I mean, that's something I'm sure Coach Holland has worked on since last night. But Hazard holding her on the glass.
52 seconds on the clock. Perez with it on the right side. Thought about it. Top of the key. Can't get it to go for the three. Rebounded by Boyd. He's stripped out of bounds. Going to stay with the Warriors.
Seth Cottle in there. Great hands just to poke that ball out.
Boyd throws it into a 10. Back to Boyd on the block. Turn around. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Seth Cottle. Hazard with the basketball. 33 seconds on the clock with a tie ball game here in the first. Cottle over to Combs. Going to take the deep three. Back iron. No good. Rebounded by Boyd of the Warriors. And here they come. Boyd up in a hurry. To a 10, right wing, the big man taking the three, in and out. Johnson with the rebound, 9 seconds. They got to go in a hurry. Eversole, 5 seconds. Double teamed in the backcourt. Got to get rid of it. To Johnson at the buzzer. Gets it to go, 9-7. Bulldogs lead after one. We'll be back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
Dig into a delicious deal at Fazoli's. Your favorite Fazoli's pastas are now just $4 for a limited time only. Enjoy tasty spaghetti with marinara sauce, hearty spaghetti with meat sauce, or creamy and cheesy fettuccine with Alfredo sauce for only $4. Yes, you heard right, just $4. These dishes include our signature garlic breadsticks, which are unlimited when you dine in. Big flavor, bigger value. Get these $4 pastas today only at Fazoli's.
We're back, folks. 9-7 Bulldogs in another fight. No surprise. Here to start the second quarter, they lead by 2 9-7 over Danville Christian. Greg, before we started this one, you mentioned that you called this team fearless. And I tell you, 9-7, they're up to, if you look across and see two 6'10", 6'11" athletes in the paint, a lot of kids, that would strike fear into a lot of teams, but they're really unfazed by it. Yeah. Boyd to the rack for Danville Christian, can't get it to go, and rebounded by a 10, and they're going to call the jump ball, and that's going to be hazard ball.
Everso just ripping the ball right down, man, and his strength, man, has really been talked about this week down here. He's such a strong young man.
Beverly with the basketball for the Bulldogs. He's checked in for the first time. A 10 swats that one out of bounds. Going to stay with the Bulldogs. 7:34 on the clock, second quarter. 9-7 hazard. Combs going to trigger it from the sideline.
Danville Christian going to try to trap out of this, Nathan. I can promise you.
Johnson to Beverly at the logo. Left side to Combs. Deep on the left side. Danville got three guys pushing into the backcourt. That one tipped into the backcourt by Danville. Beverly keeps his eyes up, finds Tucker Johnson, and he puts it in for two, 11-7.
Well, that is a big-time play right there from Ridge Beverly, man. What a pass, what a finish as well.
Boyd has it, leaves it off for Perez, top of the key. Still working it. Three straight away, no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. 11-7, under 7 to play in the first half. And Ridge Beverly with the basketball. Double team to Combs. Oh, man, I thought he was going to fire it. Working it around. Three-point territory into Eversole. Eversole throws it off to Seth Cottle for another layup. 13-7, relentlessly attacking the basket. Bulldogs with the largest lead of the game at 6 with 6:30 to go in the first half.
Incredible execution right there from Eversole and Cottle.
Boyd working on Combs off the glass. No good. Rebounded by a 10 up and in. 13-9 with 6:20 to go. Bulldogs by 4.
First time they've not boxed out in the last 7 defensive possessions right there. And you got to do that tonight against this team.
And Combs to the baseline to Johnson. He backs it out to the corner. Logo to Cottle. Cottle dribbles to his right. Finds Ridge Beverly to the rack. Cuts it back to Cottle. Going to take the three. No good. Rebounded by the Warriors. Boyd bringing it up the right side. He holds up to the wing. Nothing there. Into a 10. Fade away. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by, saved in by Beverly, but it's going to go straight to the Warriors, and they'll reset the offense.
Hazard's got to get these rebounds, man. They cannot allow them to play on the glass here.
A 10. Left side. Knocked away by Eversole. Recovered to Boyd. Over to Perez for, thought about the three. Pump fake goes in, leaves it off. Verdadisman can't get it to go. Rebounded by Eversole. Fighting for his life. Knocks it away. Oh, my goodness. Bulldogs having to scrap for everything, but they come out of there with it. Cottle has it. They work it to Johnson. He pump fakes it from the baseline. Now he's trapped in the corner. Got to get rid of it to Beverly. Beverly falls down, tips it to Combs. Combs being harassed, knocked away from him. Ball on the floor. What's the call? Jump ball. That should go to Danville.
Yep. A lot of action here, man. Hazard just got to they need to keep whipping the ball around this perimeter here. And that's, use some ball fakes, shot fakes. And maybe, Tucker Johnson there too. Don't turn down that baseline jumper there as well. Let's see him square up and knock that shot down.
Johnson checks out. Ratliff checks in. Johnson sucking air over here. He's been working hard.
Played well.
Needs a breather. And here we go. A 10 out of the game, I believe, for Danville Christian taking a rest. No, he's out there. Just hidden. As much as you can hide someone who's 6'10", Evan Eversole going to foul him as he bites on the pump fake. So 10 going to the free throw line. Your score is 13-9 Hazard with 4:30 to go in the second quarter. And the 6'10", Lake a 10 going to attempt a couple free throws. First one up, and it's in. 13-10.
Good-looking shooter. He's got a good-looking free throw stroke right there. That was a good slash from him as well to the basket there. Good high-low action from Danville Christian.
Second one on the way. It's good. 13-11, lead down to 2. Hazard with the basketball. Controlling the scoreboard for now. 4:30 on the clock. Second quarter, Rich Beverly at the logo. He goes left side to Seth Cottle. Cottle guarded by Boyd. They work it around right wing to Ratliff. Ratliff loses it out of bounds. These DCA boys are going hard after the basketball.
They just kind of flatten this zone out, trying to put a lot of pressure from the wing to corner there. Hazard just cannot be stagnant with the basketball. It's got to be moving quick.
Top of the key to Aye. Aye working on Cottle. Low block to a 10. Eversole knocks it away from him. He recovers, picks it up, stuffs it in to tie the ball game at 13 with under 4 to play here in the second quarter. This is a 6-0 run from Danville Christian.
Very important possession from Hazard here. Got to get the ball going north.
Got to stop the bleeding. Danville has found something to do defensively to really frustrate him. Hazard's not got a good shot up in a while. Combs hits the cutting Eversole, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Eversole, and it's going to go to the Warriors. Turnover, Hazard.
I like that action, though, there, getting Eversole on the baseline. Like I said, it's tough to get it over those 6'11" arms right there, but as a physical specimen as Eversole is, I think he can wear down League tonight. I really do.
13-13. Top of the key. Well, high post to Aye. Can't get it to go. A 10 going to fire the 3. Front iron, no good. Eversole pulls off the rebound up ahead to Beverly. Beverly is pushing up the right side. Trapped in the corner. Got to get rid of it. He needs help. Knocked out of bounds by Danville Christian. Going to stay with Hazard.
That's the thing Hazard cannot do. You can't get it into that coffin corner. You know, the eliminator there is that free throw line. And then Cottle can get in there, create, be a great passer, seal Eversole there. But you got to stay out of that corner, Nathan.
Stay out of the corner and, honestly, around the half-court mark, because that's where they're pushing them out. Yeah, they got to get somebody there to the high post, making plays. Kincaid into the corner, over to Combs deep on the left wing to Beverly here at the right logo. Now Combs at the center logo. There we go. Cottle, high post. Leaves it off for Eversole. Eversole got 2 on him. Up. Can't get it to go. I'm going to say he shuffled his feet going the other way. Took too long. Greg just got to go up with it eventually.
Yeah, it's still, though, a good look there. Yep. Getting it into the middle of the lane there. Creating some action.
DCA with the ball. Chance to take their first lead in a hot minute. 2:20 to go in the first half. This one's went by fast. Not a lot of fouls, not a lot of stoppages. Just up and down basketball.
Hazard, though, for the most part, has really kept them off the glass there and really penetrating.
13-13, 2 minutes to play. Lake Etienne fires the 3, can't get it to go. And tracked down by the Warriors. Leading it off to a 10 off the glass. Can't get it to go. Boyd, offensive rebound. Can't get it to go. They come up with another offensive board, and they'll reset the offense.
Hazard dodged a catastrophe right there. I mean, they have got to get these loose balls.
And a 10, he's guarded by Trace Kincaid. They work it around the three-point line. Eversole, what a way to get across the paint and knock that pass away. Lake Etienne was on the block, and he was ready to rip it off.
Yeah, I mean, his Eversole, give his footwork credit right there. That was an incredible defensive change.
Oh, my goodness, Boyd off the back of Cottle's head and got a shot up, but they miss it. And now going to be a foul called against Danville Christian. That's just, you got to be paying attention. Turns his head to the inbounder, and Boyd, the old playground trick, you know. They're not looking, bounce it off the back of them and put it up, but he couldn't get the shot to go down. 1:20 to play in the first half, 13-13. Eversole going to fire the three. Front iron, no good. Rebounded by Boyd. Boyd pushing it. Being harassed, picks up the dribble and throws it away. Eversole just steps up and gets it.
Yeah. Danville looks to be in a 2-1-2 here. And but Hazard's got to get the ball moving vertical, man. Keep this lateral movement. It's not going to work against this zone. You've got to penetrate and kick.
50 seconds on the clock now, 13-13. Kincaid has it at the logo on the right side. Back to Kincaid. Picks up his dribble, got to get rid of it. Eversole has it. Back to Kincaid. He's backed up around the half-court line with 33 seconds on the clock. Really just having a hard time figuring out what to do with it. He leaves it off for Beverly. Beverly, right side to Cottle. Cottle going to break him down to the rack. Can't get it to go. No, can't finish through the contact. No call. Up ahead to Aye. Reverse layup. No good. A 10. Can't get the rebound. Beverly on a break with 10 seconds to go to the rack. Blocked. Out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. 7 seconds on the clock. Hazard's going to have it. Ball out of bounds. 13-13 to most likely end the half.
Yeah, I love the effort there. Get the ball to the backboard. That's what Hazard has to make them challenge.
Beverly to Cottle. Cottle to Kincaid for three. Count it up. 16-13. Buzzer sounds. Hazard by 3. We'll be right back with the halftime analysis here as the Bulldogs up on DCA. All-A championship game on the line on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
If your sink won't drain just like it should, who you gonna call? If your toilet's clogged and it don't smell good, who can you call? Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
At Appalachian Wireless, keeping you connected is our primary focus. That's why we have the region's best service, and right now, we're offering you an iPhone 14 128 gig for a penny. Or how about an iPad 10th Gen 64 gig on us? Get the details on these massive savings by paying a visit to AppalachianWireless.com or any of our retail locations. Keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to repair or replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky. Located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday. 436-6886.
Are you or a loved one managing diabetes? At the Mary E. Martin Diabetes Center, located at Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, we provide personalized, comprehensive care from a team of skilled local providers you can trust. Dr. John Jones, Dr. Kendall Bowling, and Larissa Miller provide personalized diabetes management plans, diabetic foot care, and insulin pump clinic, and much more. Take control of your diabetes with the support of caring professionals close to home. Call us today at 606-439-1300.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
Welcome back, folks. Here we're at the half with the Bulldogs leading Danville Christian 16-13 on the WSGS EKY Sports Network. We are getting settled in here. This is a low-scoring game, Greg, the lowest scoring game we've had this tournament.
Yeah, it's absolutely. And, Hazard, adjusting to the length of Danville Christian. But tonight, really, coming out, the first few possessions there is the most aggressive I think we've seen them on defense. They're rebounding the backboard so much better. Hazard, though, has just got to – and I think they found maybe some solution right there in guys like Kincaid, and look for Combs and even Ridge Beverly and Ratliff to be able to step right into that shot right there. But Hazard cannot be stagnant with the ball, Nathan. They got to move and penetrate, and the middle is the big-time creator right there for Hazard.
Yeah, just looking at the stats here, and also want to remind you folks, if you're listening on the radio, hey, we appreciate it, but if you want to get in, chat with some other Bulldog 14th Region fans, head to the WSGS Facebook, YouTube. We're live on there. Cannot show video. That we are not allowed. All-A will not allow us to provide video, but we're rocking here on Facebook Live, YouTube, and 101.1 and WSGS.com. Anyway we can bring it to you, we're bringing it to you. One thing that sticks out looking at the halftime stats here, Hazard 7 of 17 from the field, shooting 40%. The Danville Christian folks shooting 5 of 27, 18.5%. But they've gotten up 10 more shots, and that's thanks to the fact that they're winning the offensive rebounding battle 10-3. They've got 7 more than Hazard had. That was a problem for Hazard last night. But still at the half last night, it was 25. Hazard was down 25-22 at the half.
Yeah.
They were getting they hadn't hit a three the whole game. They were getting pounded on the boards. And it seems kind of the same thing to me tonight. They're losing the offensive rebounding battle, which they're giving up a lot of size. They're doing what they can. But the Bulldogs, if you're up 3, but you've shot 10 less shots than the other team, I feel like you're in a pretty good spot.
Pretty good spot.
But it is worrisome because just looking at it, how long can a team go 18% from the field?
That's true.
You feel like at some point Danville's going to turn that around. And for the Bulldogs, hopefully by the time Danville turns that around, they've got some kind of answer offensively for this zone that's been pushing them out of their position, and also a way to keep them off the offensive glass.
Yeah, that's that. Like I said, I think Coach Holland's probably as good as anyone we've seen making those halftime adjustments. I know he's going to get in there and talk with his staff, and and Hazard can find little ways right there to cause Danville some fits there. But they've got the shooters, but the ball movement has to increase, man. You got to be going north with this thing. It's very important Hazard gets some penetration. And I think they're going to wear. I think just the strength of Johnson's and Eversole there will definitely wear these kids down. I really believe that. Eversole's having a monumental defensive game here tonight.
Big time stuff. 16-13. We are 3:15 away from the second half. We're going to go ahead and take our last halftime break. And when we come back, we'll throw it in and get started. Hazard leading DCA 16-13. All-A semifinals on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Looking to move into the home of your dreams or upgrade your current space? At Hyden Citizens Bank, we make it easy with several options for home mortgages, refinancing packages, and home equity loans. With over 100 years of service to Leslie County, HCB is deeply committed to helping our community prosper and grow. And nothing strengthens a community like helping a family buy a home. Our dedicated team is here to offer dependable support and exceptional customer service every step of the way. Give us a call at 672-2344 today. Hyden Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For nearly 30 years, the Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyden is proud to have sponsored and supported all of the elementary and high schools in Leslie County and surrounding areas. They help our community because they are part of our community. They live and raise their own families here. So when you shop with the Medicine Shop, your money stays here in the area. They want to say thank you to all of their customers who have made this possible. And best of luck to the teams competing in the 54th District Basketball Tournament. The Medicine Shop, Main Street in Hyden, 606-672-8705.
Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales is located on the Combs Road in the former 84 Lumber Building. Come and see their huge selection of mobile home parts, including doors, windows, roofing, guttering, and lots more. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales, a family-owned business serving Southeast Kentucky for many years. Come say hi or call their friendly, knowledgeable staff at 435-7639. That's 435-7639. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales on the Combs Road in Hazard.
Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheese steak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
We're back, folks. 16-13 Hazard leads Danville Christian Academy by 3 at the half. Winner of this one today will go on to play in the All-A State Championship tomorrow as against Lyon County, the defending outright
state
champions. That team looks a lot. They are not the team they were last year. They're still a talented team. But, you lose Travis Perry, Brady Shoulders, guys like that. But they still got players that know how to win ball games. They were in a battle with Owensboro Catholic earlier, right before this one came on, and they just, did what they needed to do late. But Bulldogs, they want to win this. This is a tournament they've got a long history with. They were state champs in 2004 in the All-A. Assistant coach right in front of us here, Parker Carter. He was part of that squad.
That was a heck of a team with him and Eric Mullins and Robert Little, Hank Gabbard, Steven Sizemore, Lamar Williams, MVP there. That's one of the better high school teams I've seen in the last 25 years. Those kids really did some special things. This team right here has a chance to do the same thing here. I know we've got another half to go, but Hazard's got a lot of opportunity here, Nathan.
Beverly brings it across half court to start the second half. High post. Cottle dumps it down to Johnson, out to Beverly. Oh, no good on the three, but put back by Dalton Combs and one. 18-13. We'll give Ridge the assist.
Let's give him the assist. We're used to Dalton Combs being that zone breaker right there, but that just shows you right there being fundamentally sound. Get the position, become almost like a defensive rebounder there. And good job by Dalton.
18-13, 7:45 to go, third quarter. Combs, free throw good. 19-13, back to the 6-point lead that they held early in the second quarter, and that's the largest lead of the game for either team.
I'll tell you what, this Hazard, though, if they get this thing in double figures, my friends, they're the type of team that can freeze you out.
Boyd goes down low to IA, can't get it to go. Rebounded, out of bounds. Beverly couldn't haul it in, just falls out of bounds.
Some miscommunication, but a lot of white jerseys in that paint right there, Nathan. I can handle that.
They go up top to Perez. Perez shows the ball, goes to the right side. Stolen away by Beverly, up ahead to Dalton Combs. Combs loses the ball, and that's going to be a jump ball, I believe, yeah. That's going to go to Danville Christian. Missed opportunity, Greg.
And Beverly coming in there. He's done that a few times this tournament, just taking a ball away from the ball handler there. His hands is very underappreciated how quick his hands are.
Yeah, without Beverly's knack for getting a hold of the basketball, they wouldn't be here tonight.
No.
It was big late in that first game over at Brescia University. And IA can't get it to go. Rebounded not. No good on the putback by a 10. Another offensive board to this possession. They swing it around to Perez. and Eversole just knocks it out of bounds. They tried to go into the big man. Eversole, active on defense.
I know they tried deflections, man. He's got a few of them tonight.
Up top, Inman to the corner to Boyd. He's going to fire the three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Perez. Up and in. Beverly did not block out.
That's something you gotta stress. Coach Holland's doing it. All 5 jerseys got to be boxing out going to the paint.
19-15. Hazard by 4. 6:24 on the clock. Beverly, right wing, corner to Eversole. He's got a 10 on him. Johnson dumps it to Cottle, up off the glass and in. 21-15. Bulldogs working it towards the basket.
How effective has he been in the paint tonight?
Oh, Boyd, nice take. Up and in. Hazard just kind of sitting around and looking, and there's a good timeout by Danville Christian. We'll take it with him back in 30 seconds. 21-17 Hazard. 6 minutes to go in the third on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Nothing goes along with sports better than pizza, and nobody does pizza like Papa John's. Right now, you can dig into a delicious large Papa John's pizza with up to 5 toppings, or a Papa John's specialty pizza for just $14. Just mention the code 14ANY. That's 14ANY when you place your online or call-in order. $14 for a large 5-topping or specialty pizza. Delivery available at your local Papa John's in Hazard, Pikeville, or Paintsville.
We're back, 21-17, 6:01 to play in the third. Hazard with the basketball and the lead. Into Combs. To Beverly. Beverly going to throw it over to Cottle. They break the press, and now they'll have to deal with this zone. You don't see a lot of 2-1-2.
No, you don't
anymore.
Got to get somebody, though, at that free throw line there to alleviate this.
Cottle, right wing to Johnson. Johnson steps through. They work it around, try to work it around to Combs, but Perez knocks it out of bounds. Going to be Hazard ball out of bounds. Combs triggering it in from the sideline. He's got Beverly in the backcourt. And Cottle coming up from the left. He spins away from a 10, gets it. He's trapped on the sideline, though. Somebody's got to be open. Beverly to Combs. He's going to fire the three. No good. Rebounded by Combs. Gets his own shot. Tucker Johnson has it, right wing. They'll get it to Combs, the logo, and restart the offense. 5:17 to play in the third, 21-17 Bulldogs. To the baseline, Eversole steps out of bounds. And that's just big-time defense there. Just smart defense.
Yeah.
You stay there, you put your foot right beside the sideline, and if they want to go around you, they got to go out of bounds.
He's such a willing passer as well, too. I can see him getting that double team and finding Dalton Combs. These shooters, though, keep going to Eversole.
Oh, a 10 called or draws the foul. Going to be 2 shots. 21-17, he's headed to the line.
He's got an impressive future ahead of him, this kid does. His best years will be to come.
Free throw up and in, 21-18.
Hazard's got to seal these free throw shooters. There you go.
21-19. Lead down to 2. Bulldogs holding on to a slim lead. Cottle has it on the sideline. Over to Combs. They got to get across half court. They do it. And a 10 steals it, but out of bounds. Man.
You're Johnson, Eversole, especially Cottle, Combs. You have got to come and meet the pass tonight. You cannot let it. Cannot wait for it. You got to be aggressive.
Johnson's tired, but he kind of was letting it come to him, and a 10 beat him to the spot. Luckily for Johnson, he was out of bounds. Beverly loses it. Man,
wow.
You talk about physical play. No call there, but it's still Hazard ball. Eversole out of the corner, can't get it to go. Boyd taps it in, saves it, and Warriors going to have it up ahead. Perez up. Tie ball game. Perez to Dadisman. 21-21 with 4:13 to go in the third. Cottle blocked by 10, and here comes the Warriors with a chance to take the lead for the first time since the first quarter. Boyd off the glass and in, 23-21. Holland getting up. I think he's going to call a timeout.
Hazard here's just got to be patient.
There they call the timeout. We'll take it with them. Danville Christian ahead by 2 with 3:49 to go in the third on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
For generations, insurance companies have been mysterious creatures, denying benefits to people of Appalachia more than anywhere else in the country. If you have been in a car wreck and the insurance company is denying your claim, a band of hardcore lawyers at the Mullins Law Firm are out to solve the biggest mystery of them all. Bigfoot? No, not Bigfoot, but how to get the justice and the money that we, the Appalachian people, deserve. The Mullins Law Firm is your college headquarters. Call us at 436-HURT. That's 436-HURT.
Here we go, folks. 23-21, Danville Christian up by 2. Hazard with the basketball. 3:49 here to go in the third, and it is a battle. Been run after run for each team. With right now Danville Christian on top. Hazard led most of this game.
Yeah, Hazard still just be patient, be under control, be aggressive though. Got a man open underneath there. They missed him, but keep moving the ball against his zone.
Cottle with the basketball over to Eversole. Eversole is going to be fouled by Dadisman.
So important, I think, Nathan, though, too. You got to create, some movement, penetration here against this zone. I think Cottle, just like we've seen there with the shot with Kincaid, that's got to happen here tonight.
The first half, Hazard led 6:52. Danville only led for 21 seconds in the first half. We had 3 ties. Hazard with the basketball, down 2, 3:10 on the clock in the third. Cottle on the right wing to Tucker Johnson, top of the key. He finds Dalton Combs, left logo. Back to the center logo with Beverly, high post to Cottle. He puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Warriors pull off the rebound. Up ahead, they throw it up to Dadisman. Another run-out layup, 25-21.
That's something that can't happen. I mean, Hazard has got to get back on defense, but still a good look there by Cottle. I have no problem with that. He will finish those shots.
Cottle, right side to Combs. They try to work it down low to Eversole. It's going to be kicked by Danville Christian, and now Trace Kincaid going to check into the game.
You may see Eversole become more of a ball handler, too, against this zone press as well, coming up the floor with it. He may become a ball handler here quicker than you realize.
Kincaid going to fire the three, swatted by a 10, and here comes Titus Boyd, throws the lob. Oh, man. It was going to nobody, but Hazard going to be called for the block on the lob attempt. So Kincaid in there, maybe trying to take a charge, coming off the bench with a little energy, but honestly, if he just stood his ground, that was going nowhere. Oh, tough turnaround. That's the first points of the game for Louisville IA. Gives Danville their largest lead of the game at 6 with 2 minutes to go in the third. Kincaid, 4-3, can't get it to go. Rebound off the Bulldogs. And this one, Danville was down 6, now they're up 6. A 12-point swing here in the last few minutes, Greg.
I like the ball movement there. Kincaid would love to have that back. He's just kind of fading to his left there. Get his feet squared. He can knock those shots in. There's no panic time for Hazard right now. Just cut down some mistakes here.
Got to figure it out. Sometimes you just don't need to shoot it.
Yeah, just let it work.
Because I think last time he set his feet, but then the 7-footer swatted it.
Yeah.
IA can't get it to go, and going to be a foul called against Dadisman on the rebound, so it's going to be Hazard ball. It's going to be the third team foul against Danville Christian. So neither team in the bonus yet.
No. But a good use of the shot fake here and create some space, too, against these these lengthy players here, too, could help Hazard. You just can't stand there and be a standstill shooter.
Combs with the ball for Hazard. High post. Back to Combs. Deep three. Back iron, no good. 27-21 your score. Danville with the ball and a chance to build on the lead. Boyd to the rack, up and in. 29-21. 1:10 on the clock. Largest lead of the game for either team at 8. And Boyd, that's the kind of energy you want to see from Hazard there, because he just – nobody was going. You were going to have to meet him at the rim and stop him. He made the decision that he was going to the rim, and someone was going to have to take it away from him, and nobody did.
Yeah, he's very explosive there. Still a good-looking shot from Dalton Combs. You just got to figure he's going to knock one of those down here soon.
Combs splits two, down low to Johnson. Johnson going to be fouled. Not going to get the shot off. The pump fake gets 2 of them in the air. And he may not get the, since he was not shooting. That's going to be the 4th team foul on Danville, though. So, and Danville's coach wants to take a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 29-21, Hazard ball, down 8 with 56 seconds left in the third. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
First Trust Bank has partnered with Zelle, so you can skip the trip to the ATM and send funds directly to friends and family from your First Trust Bank app. Zelle is available in financial institutions across the country, creating a network of trusted partnerships that allow money to move quickly and securely. Whether you need to split the rent or last night's dinner, do it with ease and confidence using Zelle. Creating partnerships that make local banking easier is another reason you can look to us first for a bank you can trust. First Trust Bank, member FDIC.
Get moving again with Hazard ARH Orthopedics' full range of services to diagnose, treat, and repair bones, joints, and connective tissue. Our skilled surgeons and healthcare providers use the latest techniques to help you regain mobility. From knees and hips to shoulders and elbows, we offer both non-surgical treatments and advanced surgical options, including minimally invasive procedures and joint replacements. Don't let pain hold you back. Call Hazard ARH Orthopedics at 487-7649. ARH, more for Appalachia.
We are back here at the All-A Classic. 29-21, Danville Christian leading by 8 with 56 seconds going in the third. Hazard with the basketball. Kincaid has it. Works it to Cottle. Cottle trying to look down to Eversole. They've done a good job of just denying Eversole the basketball. Really have. Johnson, left corner. He's going to back him down. Finds Kincaid, bounce pass 3 on the way, nails it, 29-24, 6 points for Kincaid. Some big minutes for the young man.
Movement against that defense right there, creating space. Kincaid knocking that shot down. It's excellent.
24 seconds on the clock. Danville Christian by 5. Combs out there guarding Boyd. 15 seconds on the clock. He's going to back it up. They're going to have to do something. 10 seconds. Here comes the screen from a 10 to the left. 5 seconds. Boyd takes it. Going to fire the 3. Nails it at the buzzer. 32-24. Danville Christian by 8 after 3. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl, waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
Looking to fast-track your career? Hazard Community and Technical College has 12-week courses designed to get you trained and ready for the workforce fast, beginning February 10th. With flexible schedules and in-demand courses, you can get in, get out, and get employed debt-free. Don't wait. Start building your future today. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more. Hazard Community and Technical College. We'll never underestimate you.
We're back, folks. 32-24. The Bulldogs lead this one, or the Bulldogs trail this one by 8. at the start of the fourth quarter. They'll have the ball. And, Greg, every possession means something
Means something, yeah, absolutely. And you got to be aggressive here. And possession before last, you got Kincaid open here. Just build on that. Just got to keep building.
Because, look, if you're Danville Christian right now, one good run can put this one away in the fourth.
Good.
And here's Hazard, throws it away once again. Aye just gets out there in front of the pass. Hazard not meeting it.
No. Well, this is the time you have got to be more assertive than ever. This game.
Here we go. The Warriors have the ball. 8-point lead, 7:20 on the clock. Combs on Boyd. Perez comes through. Boyd just dribbles to the left side. Combs going to foul him from behind. Maybe just a little bit of frustration there because didn't really have a shot at a back tap, really.
No, I mean, you've got to play these lanes here. You got to put pressure on the ball. You just can't let them take off 30 and 40 seconds of possession here. And that's what they're going to try to do. They're going to eat the clock up as much as they can, Nathan.
Yeah. Boyd off to Perez. Perez at the logo. To his right. Spinning around. Kincaid giving him all he can handle. That's 5 seconds. Going the other way. Bulldogs force the turnover. Trace Kincaid. I mean, the young man really playing big minutes. 2 big threes. Forces the 5-second call.
That's a heck of a defensive stand right there. We know Hazard's not going to go away. It's but you just build. Keep building on piling possessions here.
Stops and buckets. Stops and buckets.
I love that.
They got the stop. Can they get the bucket? They're going to draw the foul. And that's one thing I feel like they've not been doing that as much as they've been harassed. Cottle kind of just puts his body in the way and makes the man foul. Yeah. They can do that.
Yeah.
As aggressive as they're being on defense. Combs to the rack. He's cut off to Ratliff. Ratliff back to Combs. Fires the 3. No good. Rebounded by Danville Christian. That was one of Hazard's best looks all night. Yep. Boyd loses it. And here comes Cottle with the basketball. Harassed in the backcourt. He breaks the pressure off to Eversole. Eversole back to Cottle. Double teamed. Finds Combs. They work it around the 3-point line to Kincaid left wing. Back to Combs. And they'll restart the offense. 6 minutes on the clock. Down 8 here in the fourth quarter. Combs looking for something. Can't find it. Goes to Cottle. Right side. Cottle cut off to Combs to Kincaid. Fires the 3. Swatted by a 10, and here comes Danville Christian. Those big guys really frustrating the 3-point shooters. 3 on the way. Nails it. 11-point lead for Danville Christian.
That was a 25-foot shot right there, Nathan. That was a bomb.
Steele knocks it down. High post. Eversole into the lane. Blocked. Gets his own rebound. Reverse layup, can't get it to go, but fouled going to the free throw line. 5:20 on the clock. Largest deficit of the game at 11. And the Bulldogs trying to wheel their way back into this one.
Still, even now going back to Kincaid's shot there on that block, I mean, he still can use that shot fake. These two young men for Danville Christian want to block everything. Get them in the air. Go up to, you can get it as a 3-point shooter, get yourself to the line, but you've got to have that use of the shot fake.
Eversole misses both free throws after going 11 of 12 last night. He's been the guy they go to when they're in trouble every game, and I feel like they're going to kind of have to force it into him late in this one too. And he's going to knock it away there, but still recovered by a 10. Boyd, top of the key, under 5 to play now. 35-24. Boyd backs it up. They're going to take their time. They're not in a hurry. They don't need to be.
No.
Boyd to the big man, Aye, swatted, but going to be called for the foul, Evan Eversole.
Kind of one of the scouting reports that you and I talked about there before the game is if you let him continue to dictate the game, Boyd here, and be aggressive and knock down a shot or two, man, how important of a leader as he is, and he's showing it.
IA misses the free throw. Bulldogs have to box out here. It is not a question. It's not if you box out. It is how hard you're going to box this out. 4:45 on the clock. IA going to shoot the free throw. 35-24 the score. Free throw up. Front iron no good.
Yeah.
Rebounded by Combs. And here come the Bulldogs trying to chip into this lead a little at a time. Eversole got Inman on him. Leaves it off for Cottle. Cottle. Inman on him, top of that zone. Right side to Kincaid. Back to Cottle. Cottle trying to find his way into something. Kincaid cut off by the big man to Cottle. To Combs. Swings it around to Ratliff. Back to Combs. Over to Kincaid. Back to Combs. Just working it around the three-point line, but can't get a clean look. 4:05 on the clock. Combs just going to fire in their face and gets it to go. 35-27. Timeout Bulldogs. Back to single digits. 4:01 to go. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Quality Care Medical Equipment and Scrubs in Hazard can meet all your needs, from medical equipment like diabetic shoes, post-mastectomy supplies, wheelchairs, crutches, canes, walkers, and more, to a wide variety and extended size scrub uniforms like Med Couture, Healing Hands, Grey's Anatomy, and Cherokee. They also carry nursing shoes, medical accessories, Littman products, Vera Bradley, and more. Stop in and let them know how they can help you today at Quality Care Medical Equipment and Scrubs.
We're back, folks. Hazard, they get the stop. Can't get the conversion on the basket. Can't get the conversion. Get another stop. A couple free throws missed. And now they come back to the other end. Hit the three. It's down to single digits with 4 minutes to go. This is a ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. Hassan caused some pressure on Boyd right here. Get the ball out of his hands.
Perez, right side to Inman. Inman pump fake into the lane. Over to a 10. He's going to take the jumper. It's good. I think it's a 2. Yep, 10-point lead once again. 3:40 on the clock. Bulldogs got to get some points going, and they got to get them in a hurry. Combs at the logo, right side to Cottle. Cottle. Inman comes up, picks him up. Cottle to Ratliff. Pump fake. Gets one in the air. Cottle over to Combs. Going to fire the three. Can't get it to go. Eversole going to save it, but saves it to the Warriors. Had to make a play, but nobody there to help him out. 3:14, 10-point lead. Foul called on Combs. It's going to be the third team foul against Hazard. Got 2 more before they're in the bonus.
You know, Hazard has really had no answer to this defensive strategy here from Danville Christian here. We've seen it at times. You got to get those middle cutters in there against this. That's not happening.
A 10 going to pop one right in Eversole's eye. 39-27. The train starting to come off the tracks. Bulldogs need something in a hurry. Cottle going to fire the three. Back iron, no good. A 10 with the rebound. And Hazard fans starting to lose the twinkle in their eye here, Greg.
I'll tell you what, they're up against a tough team here tonight.
2:40 on the clock. 12-point lead. Inman going to fire the deep 2. Can't get it to go. Ill-advised shot. And Hazard got to go in a hurry. 39-27. 2:30 on the clock. Eversole steps into a 3. No good. Kincaid, offensive rebound. Got to go. They got to go. Corner to Ratliff. 3. No good. And that's going to be out of bounds against they're going to say Danville knocked it out. So Hazard ball, 2:14 on the clock. Listen, it's not out of hand yet, but they got to score. To Cottle. Cottle finds Kincaid. Couldn't handle the pass. Kincaid to Cottle, right wing. Step back 3. Front iron, no good. Rebounded by Boyd off to Perez. And now 2 minutes to go, 12-point lead. IA down low. And Hazard trying to save it in. I think it's going to be out of bounds going to Danville, yeah.
You know, the length has just really bothered Hazard on those wing shooters. I mean, let's just call it what it is. I mean, you've got to find ways to get around that. I mean, like I said, these kids are shot blockers, and something Hazard's going to do, if anything tonight, is go away. Lot to learn from this game here. But, man, what a run they've had this weekend.
1:40 on the clock. They're down 12. They have 3 timeouts. Perez to Boyd. Boyd, so smart, backs it out, goes to Perez. 1:30 on the clock. Going to be a foul. Still, that was their last foul to give.
Yeah. Boyd has really just not been pressured tonight, Nathan. I mean, he's dictated the whole evening how the offense goes for them.
He gets the ball. 1:30 to go. Off to Inman, back to Boyd. I don't think he's the one they want to foul. They want to get it out of his hands if they can. 1:15 to go. Off to Perez. Perez thought about going inside. They're going to foul him. The youngster going to the line. 1:09 to go, 39-27.
And I'm impressed, with Danville's patience. Even when they got down, they kind of been like what Hazard's been this week. They kind of just relied on their work, trust the game plan.
Missed free throw. 39-27, still your score. 1:09 on the clock. Next one up. It's good. 40-27. Bulldogs with the basketball. Cottle coming up. Finds Combs. Combs works it back to Cottle, and it is swatted out of bounds by Aye. 57 seconds on the clock. Down 13.
Hazard just had no answers in the fourth quarter here, Nathan.
Kincaid for 3. Can't get it to go. Aye with the rebound for Danville Christian. And now it's starting to sink in. Combs fouls Boyd from behind, going to the free throw line. Can give them a 15-point lead. The Danville Christian fans starting to sense the victory.
Still, you still got time here, but, there's a lot of things to teach coming out of this game, and Coach Allen will do that. And let's face it, Hazard, looking at that schedule, is not going to see a team like Danville Christian, not unless they get to the state tournament again. But these are the teams you're going to face if you're going to win it all here, Nathan. And Hazard has ran into a really good team tonight.
Danville Christian gets it to go. 41-27. They split a pair up 14 with 45 seconds on the clock. Cottle off to Combs, 4-3. Can't get it to go. Eversole with the rebound. Wanted the foul call, not going to get it. Boyd inbounding it with 30 seconds. Into Perez. Perez fouled. 12-point lead with 27 seconds.
Hazard, they have fought hard here to get to this point. I mean, going through Greene and Clinton County and Danville Christian, a gauntlet of a road, my friend. But what a learning experience to lead toward March. I think that's, you're going to come away with so many great things this weekend. And, I know Coach Holland will use this as a huge learning tool.
Splits a pair, 13-point lead. Eversole bringing it up, looking for some help. Finds Combs. He's going to fire a 3. Back iron, no good. Off to Boyd. Boyd going to be fouled, and now it is all but over. 15 seconds on the clock. 42-29. Hazard just really not been frustrated with this defense all night.
It has been tough here. I mean, it's
To put it into perspective, Hazard, as Boyd's first free throw goes in, 43-29. Hazard has 29 points with 15 seconds to go. Up until now, their lowest output of the season was in the WYMT Mountain Classic Championship, where they won 53-52.
Yeah.
So they've not scored in the 40s. They've not scored in the 30s. And tonight, they're in the 20s.
It's credit to Danville's length, and being aggressive.
Free throw good, 44-29.
This half-court defense, is basically it's a clinic on how to play that tonight, but you got to have that type of size to play that defense.
Yeah, here we go, Cottle. Trying to get something positive going. 3, no good. Rebounded by Danville Christian. They're going to run the clock out. Danville Christian versus Lyon County. Your championship is set for the All-A Classic. We're going to take a break, talk to some sponsors, and come back, put a bow on this one. 44-29. Danville Christian takes down Hazard on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Here at Kimber Furniture, our slogan is "We know furniture." As well we should. For over 45 years now, it's what we do, it's all we do, it's who we are. At Kimber's, that gives us the opportunity to specialize in getting you exactly what you need. We do our homework to make sure you get the best, longest-lasting, best-looking brand names at Kimber's guaranteed lowest prices with easy credit terms and fast express delivery. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kimber Furniture in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Have you been injured in an automobile wreck? You need to call the car wreck professionals at the law office of David A. Johnson, where attorneys David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson are ready to fight for you to get you the money you deserve. The law office of David A. Johnson is located at 461 Main Street in Hazard, on the web at davidajohnsonlaw.com, and on Facebook. Call 435-1552. That's 435-1552. This is an advertisement.
When it comes to banking, you need a bank that is ready and willing to help you realize your dreams. At People's Bank and Trust, customers come first, offering you a relationship with local people that's built on trust and respect. People's Bank and Trust shares your vision for success, and their team can help you see the results. That's People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. Member FDIC.
In conjunction with Cervical Cancer Awareness Month, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance is having a cervical cancer screening day. It's January the 28th from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare. Call to schedule an appointment with Dr. Robin Whitaker. Walk-in slots are also available. Women who get their screening on that day will be entered into a drawing for a $100 gift card. Call 606-436-0711. Cervical Cancer Screening Day at the Women's Center at KMHA Quantum Healthcare.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, he has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader. Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Mine Service Company, a trusted name for quality mine supplies, is happy to announce the opening of their new hydraulic hose division. Now you won't have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings. Located on Highway 15 South, on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted for over 100 years in the mining industry. And now bringing you quality products in their new hydraulic hose division in Hazard, Mine Service Company.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we pick for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
WSGS. Hazard.
WSGS.
WSGS.
WS.
We're back, folks. We're going to shut this one down. Final score was Bulldogs 29 and Hazard, or Bulldogs 29, Danville Christian Academy 44. Final shooting stats of this game. I mentioned it to you, Greg. First half for Danville Christian, they were 18%. In the third quarter, they were 66%. In the fourth quarter, they were 75%. And finished the game just a shade under 40%. You know, it just couldn't keep up. You know what I mean?
No.
And Hazard finishes the game 12 for 42, 28.6%. They slowed down the offensive rebounding. They gave up 10 in the first half, only 13 for the game. But the Bulldogs just could not get the points going in the second half. They scored. Hazard outscored Danville 9-7 in the first half, 7-6 in the first quarter, 7-6 in the second quarter. In the third quarter, they were outscored 19-8. Fourth quarter, outscored 12-5.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. You know, we kind of talked about it. You know, the numbers don't lie. You know, we looked at it at the half, and Hazard was getting out rebounded on the boards. Danville Christian was putting up a lot more shots. And Hazard was shooting pretty good, and Danville was shooting awful. And you just know that teams are going to come out and make adjustments.
Yeah.
They're going to make adjustments. You know, a coach isn't going to let his team shoot 18% for the whole game. You know, they're going to scheme to find something else. Hazard was able to find a way to slow down the offensive rebounding, but they just they gave up a run and they just could never get back in. It's like quicksand, Greg.
Yeah.
You know, you get down. You're up 6, then it's a tie game, and you're down 6. Look up at the scoreboard, you're down 10. Time starts rolling off, and then you start having to come up, and you think, oh, I got to score quick. You shoot a quick 3, air ball, one and done. You know, it just things get off the track sometimes, and that's what happened for the Bulldogs tonight.
And even too, when it was still 3 and 4 point game, and you can correct me if I'm wrong here, but some of those shots that didn't fall, that usually falls for Dalton Combs, Trace Kincaid, even Cottle there as well. You could tell that took a little bit of the air out of them, but everybody kept looking for Eversole to make a play. And defensively, I thought he did amazing tonight. But you know, on that baseline against 6'10" and 6'11", you know, I mean, he does his job as good as anybody in the state. I mean, the first quarter there, they really combated that. But like I said, that zone really flattened out there with that length. It just Hazard just didn't have an answer. Now, this is something they can learn on, Nathan. Hey, this is January, not March. Your goal now is to get to Lexington, and you've learned something here. But you come out of this with those first two rounds with those type of wins, man. That is something to build on, and you know there's a lot of basketball to be played.
Yeah, Eversole held to 9 points tonight on 4 of 12 shooting. Dalton Combs 1 of 9 from 3.
See, that's what I'm thinking. You know, and that right there can solve a lot. You know, 3 or 4 of those shots go down.
It changes the whole thing.
Changes the whole complexion.
Perspective, you know.
And he usually hits those, but, you know, he's going against, you know, elite college level length, you know, the flying at him. But that's what I'm saying. Use that shot fake, create some space, get yourself on the baseline, and he will. And Coach Holland, you know, is just such an amazing job to adjust and the best ball is yet to be played, I think, for this team. I really do.
Oh, yeah, it's been – but, hey, it's the Bulldogs, the feeling was they wanted to win the All-A State Championship.
Absolutely.
You know they do. They come up here, get to the Final Four of the tournament, and come up a little short. I will say that for myself, hey, it's been an honor to be here with the Bulldogs in Owensboro. I thank the folks for putting up with me and Greg as we get to rest a little bit, and get back to it. And don't go anywhere. Next week we got a big slate of basketball games. If you can imagine, I know for sure on Thursday it is Perry Knott girls at Perry Central. I'm sure we'll be there for that. And Friday, Bulldogs. They might start looking ahead to a matchup with the Perry Central Commodores at John C. Combs Arena. So we've got don't get too tore up. We got plenty of basketball coming on the way. Unfortunately, no All-A State Championship game tomorrow, though.
But you make it to the Final Four, man. You're one of the four standing in this whole state here, and like I said, you're going to come away learning a lot, and you just build on it. And that's a beautiful thing about being an All-A school. You've got a couple chances, man, to do some good things in tournament play. But like I said, honored to be here with you, Nathan. You know how much respect I have for you and what you do here. And the state knows that. These kids know that. We've got the best team in Kentucky back there with Mike and Shane and Corey and Kim and Farron and everybody and Scott. This station has covered these young folks for 70-plus years, and God bless Wsgs for what they've done for the youth. And like I said, we're just unbelievably lucky to be here to see it and bring it to you at home.
That's right, folks. Hazard falls 44-29 to Danville Christian in the All-A State semifinals. That does it for us here at Owensboro. We'll see you next week on the East Kentucky Sports Network.